Welcome to this channel, guys, and things are turning out to be very interesting. You sit down and you feel like you don't want to do analysis about William Ruto, but his politics of inverse proportionality, you just find out it's about William. What exactly is going on? Um, Mwalimu Tony, Mwalimu Tony is reminding me something. I had not checked William Ruto's Facebook page, and so he's reminding me that William Ruto met a business community from Europe at Village Market. I haven't confirmed that, but I think the post is in his Facebook page. And so Tony was asking me, Kevin, what is the demerit? What has changed now that he was complaining that Raila Odinga was meeting Mount Kenya Foundation? And so there was a narrative of people cannot sit in a hotel somewhere and decide for us who is going to be our leader. Actually, Kithure Kindiki even repeated it when they were having the rally in Kajiado. But then I actually told Tony that the UDA team is copying what Raila Odinga had been doing. Raila Odinga had met the business community, had been quoting that group. Raila Odinga have also been doing focus group discussions. And so yesterday, when he was in Nyeri, he actually resorted to that route and changed the strategy. Instead of the stadium rallies, he said he's meeting some opinion leaders, boda boda, mama mbogas, and youth groups, and taking their views and their opinions. Then from there, they are going to sign a charter. They will do it in 47 counties. Then after that, they will meet at Nyayo or Kasarani in UDA NDC, where they will also name a running mate. That is what they're saying, and they want to do it in 1 month. That is what Raila had been doing for better part of last year. And so, is William Ruto copy-pasting Raila Odinga's strategy? Interesting here, guys. Now, that is not what I wanted to talk about, but I'm just trying to also air out what our subscriber was telling me. There is a tweet, there is a post from Wahome Thuku Facebook page. I want us to look at that because today William Ruto was supposed to be in Kirinyaga and he was supposed to be welcomed by Anne Waiguru. So instead of going, I have checked his Facebook page. That meeting, he did not go because he attended the business community meeting with the European group. Then after that, he flew and went to Kajiado, where they were having the rally. Of interest to me here, I want to tell you, the existence of Musalia Mudavadi have complicated the central Kenya matrix of William Ruto. And what they saw as a good strategy to counter president have actually backfired, in my own opinion. Because after having those attacks, and Musalia Mudavadi was the attack dog on President Uhuru Kenyatta, when William Ruto wanted to go to Central, he made sure that he could not go with Musalia Mudavadi. Especially when it was now going to be, in rallies, it doesn't matter. But it was now the community talk. He did not go with Musalia Mudavadi. Today, the Kajiado rally, he has not gone with Musalia Mudavadi. So, what is happening? Is there some discontent? I'm just trying to open your mind. One of the subscribers was telling me he likes watching our videos because it makes him think. I just want you to also think like I'm thinking. Johnston Muthamo is in KTN News and mentioned that they are going to field candidates in all the elective posts and there is nothing like zoning. That was just trying to take you through. So guys, in this video, I want to tell you how Kimani Ichungwa is exposing the kind of rejection that William Ruto is undergoing in central Kenya. I want to believe that even one of the reasons why the Kirinyaga event did not go on is because of perceived rejection in Kirinyaga. And before they even hold those meetings, there is a lot of groundwork that needs to be done. And so maybe Anne Waiguru did not play that fiddle. But before I do that, let me tell you, mark this post. before next month, 26th March, Anne Waiguru will troop back to Jubilee and Purity Ngirishi might go as an independent candidate. I choose to be corrected, but mark this post. One day I'll do that analysis for you. If you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, take a second and subscribe. And also look at the notification bell so that when we publish a video, you'll be notified. There is a screenshot that have been released by Wahome Thuku, who is an ODM, who is a Keleweke blogger. And this was a screenshot that is mentioned from someone that they met in State House. Habari ya bwana wakili Babu Wambui. Ruto is planning to tour Gatundu South preferably on 18th February 2022. He is relying with Kimani Ichungwa for arrangement. Kimani was to meet MCA aspirants in Gatundu South on last Friday, but the meeting aborted since he attended Governor's mom burial. Then, the same person said, but the meeting aborted big time. Its aim was to cow Moses Kuria to sway him to their side by deluding him that his home turf is under UDA. MCAs walikosania pesa. I mentioned here that one of the problems in my previous video, one of the problems why William Ruto's popularity is going down is because of this issue of using money. And kama MCAs walikosania pesa, it means maybe they were not paid or the money was not enough. When I was shooting that video, I had not even seen these screenshots. And now that is it. So nevertheless, someone responded and I think replied to at the comment sections called CDE Eric Mburu saying, the meeting happened on Friday at Viva Gardens. It did not happen at the venue that was mentioned. The aspiring MCAs were even fundraising to pay a bill of 9,000, which the convener One Kigonjenga left without paying. Nothing was discussed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The reason why William Ruto have not been doing Central Kenya rallies successfully is because the tender, the bait was money. So MCAs met in a hotel. The bill was supposed to be paid, I think, by William Ruto team, or rather Kimani Ichungwa team. The bill was not paid, so the meeting did not discuss anything, and MCAs had to raise money for themselves. This is something that is damning and hitting on William Ruto's presidential campaign, especially in Central Kenya. So, also to interest to me here is, this meeting was a strategy to try to bring Gatundu South MCAs to UDA so that Moses Kuria will feel left alone and have no option but to join UDA. I want us to look at the kind of rejection William Ruto is going and why he's undergoing through this rejection. What this screenshots or what this revelation is exposing is first that William Ruto is trying to use money to coerce leaders to push and join UDA. Secondly, he's pushing to get the MCAs to get UDA so that they can coerce the MPs, the governors, and the other leaders also to join UDA. It's called the perceptional politics. So, as to whether someone might be asking me, Kevin, where is rejection? Rejection is here because you cannot just go and call a meeting with the MCAs and they just come without you paying them. It means you have to persuade them with something because they don't subscribe to your idea. And so that's what I want us to look at. It is high time for William Ruto to use the right path to get to Central Kenya. One, Kimani Ichungwa is coming from Kikuyu. Yes. But how would you use Kimani Ichungwa to woo MCAs from Gatundu South? How would you use? So he's going through this, he's finding the ground very hostile because he's even using the wrong leaders. If you want to get to Gatundu South, Moses Kuria might not be in your side, but you need to find a way you work with him so that you can resonate with the ground. When Raila Odinga wanted to go to Eldoret, He had Stephen Tarus, but he had to use Oscar Sudi to mobilize the ground so that he could find the numbers there. That is one thing that is happening. Secondly, I think he's also finding it hard because the churches have been clipped. They no longer, in this meeting, he no longer gets how to do these things with the church. And it's a very big setback for him, because in the churches where you sanitize yourself and you're very clean and everyone is very innocent and everyone wants to listen to you, you cannot even hear of heckling or something. You cannot hear of anything. And that is one thing that is also working against William Ruto. Thirdly, I think the presence of Jubilee Party in central Kenya is finally being felt. Last week, Sabina Chege led a team to go to Gatundu South, and they were meeting people in the town halls, and the hall was painted red from Sabina Chege to all those people who are attending. This tells you that people are trying to be more receptive of Jubilee Party. And these MCAs are so cautious on not making a political blunder. Because if the ground shifts to Jubilee Party, then you go and associate yourself UDA, then you run a risk of not really auguring well with the community. And I can tell you, if you look at what is happening around central Kenya, William Ruto is finding a very big challenge campaigning there. He's not finding it very easy. Another point, the running mate position, tendering the running mate position to Central Kenya as a bait for him support is no longer sellable. First, they don't have that candidate that has the caliber of being a running mate that can even convince the mountain. You know, if you look at Azimio team, Raila Odinga was going to the mountain alone. And the issue of running mate just came recently, I think early January here. But Ruto had gone there, and Rigathi Gachagua had went and told the community, the people in the communities, that, you know what, we should be with William Ruto, is going to take care of our issues, and running mate position is slotted to us. That narrative of running mate going to central Kenya is no longer sellable. It is no longer. It is no longer sellable. And I think that is also one of the things that he's finding it very easy. He's finding it very difficult to work with the community. Guys, also of importance to me is here, Ruto keeps mentioning of Sipangwingwi. The Sipangwingwi word is very rebellious in the minds of people, especially in the minds of young people. He might think that saying to Sipangwingwi is trying to bash president, Tiapangi Watu, but it's bringing some rebellious mentality or culture amongst the young people. So even the central Kenya people, the ones that are now shifting towards listening to what Uhuru is saying, are also saying Sipangwingwi. So one thing that is also bringing him a challenge on that point is poor political messaging. It's so poor. The Sipangwingwi, that thing does not... You know, you need to deliver it in a manner that it's very light. Even Raila uses Sipangwingi, but in a manner that people are even laughing around it, and it's packaged in a manner like it's not that serious. William Ruto says Sipangwingi, which that means, you know, someone is telling me in a workplace, when a boss is sending you, you will even tell your boss, Mimi Sipangwingi, because it's radicalizing. Oh my goodness, I don't want to go beyond that. What do you think? Why is William Ruto finding it difficult in central Kenya? What do you think, guys? That is where I end my analysis.